we are finishing with those pulses. My alarm went off, and that apparently stops you from videoing. That's a good thing to know. Very annoying, but we have those hydrants. So you guys are gonna get a two-part video. I apologize. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. All right, we're going to in the rainbows. So straight leg out, lift up and over to over that leg and back to center. Over that leg, back to center. Kind of barely, I'm not even touching the ground. I know on this camera it looks like it. See how there's that little shadow? Thank you, lights. Keeping that foot floating the whole time. Straight back. This also activates your standing glute. 3, 2, 1. Shake those wrists out. All right, so now that we kind of have the activation, that first circuit down, we are gonna go into squat work. So we are gonna stand up for this circuit. I'm gonna go up here, there we go. All right, so let me fix my timer here. Everything's a mess today, goodness gracious. Let me switch over to stopwatch. There we go. So we have squat work. We're gonna do this together just like we did before. 30 seconds of work. Start with me with just regular squats for 30 seconds. Nothing crazy. Your toes are pointing just a little tiny bit out. Your knees are not flaring in. They're pointing a little bit out. Standing up, squeezing. You're not squishing your butt cheeks when you stand up in a squat. You're just kind of doing a stand, but just a little squeeze right there. A lot of people think you have to do that when you squat. Nope, just forward and squeeze the butt cheeks. Forward, squeeze the butt cheeks. From here, squat, kick out left, squat, kick out right. We don't have big breaks with this one for these squat renditions. 30 seconds. Again, a little bit pointing our toes out, kicking out, squat, kicking out. Waking up those glutes. A nice sit, making those knees out a little bit. 4 seconds, we are gonna switch into split squats. So, left leg forward, right leg back. You're gonna down and up, straighten that leg, down and up, straighten that leg. You can put your fists right in front of you like here. You can put your hands on your waist. You're hovering that back knee over the ground. You're not touching it to the ground. Straightening that leg to reset. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are finishing with a kettlebell swing. If you don't have a kettlebell, that's fine. You're going down, squat, squeezing up, squat, squeezing up, using your fists. Now, if you have a kettlebell, that's fine. You can use it. You want to use your hips and the squeezing of your glutes to drive yourself forward. So you get that squat and bend and hip thrust, squat, bend, hip thrust. 3, 2, and finish your last 1. We have that whole thing. One more time. That one's nice and fast, no big breaks. So you get a little break here. Whole thing. Only change is gonna be our split squats. We're gonna switch to the other side. Giving both sides some love. Get ready. Whew. Shake it out. 4, those squat renditions. Oh, my stuff is flying all over the place. I am a mess today. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, and we're squatting and squeezing. Now, when you squat, you kind of want to lean a little bit forward, not hunching your chest, not arching back, just like a 45-degree angle. See how my back is nice and straight? You're not arching your back like this. You're not like folding forward like that. It'll feel nice and good. You'll feel it just in that glute when you stand up. Feels nice and good. Exhaling on the squeeze up. Inhaling on the squeeze down. Now kick, squat, and kick, squat. If you're not doing the kicks, just stay with a regular squat. No, it looks like I'm not wearing shorts. I have shorts on. It's just very dark down here. I'm doing these kicks. It looks like I don't have pants. But I promise I have pants. After this, we are going into those split squats. Switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. So I start with my right. We're gonna go with our left. Touch the knee back. Whew, and straighten it out. Which way did I do last time? I think I did the right last time, so I'm gonna do the left this time. I think, whichever side you did, I trust you. Get your balance. Straighten that leg. I think maybe I did the other leg. That one's feeling tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have the kettlebell swings with no kettlebell. So squat, hip thrust, squat, hip thrust. Keeping those shoulders back. We're not letting ourselves drop forward. You have a proud chest, a squat and a thrust, squat and a thrust. About 10 more seconds. Exhaling on that squeeze. Toes and knees are pointed out. We're not flaring them in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. We have one more circuit until our finisher. It's floor work again. So, meet me on the ground. You guys have a minute here to kind of catch your breath. There we go, let's go right there. So, this is where we're gonna lay down. Same thing, left and right. Get ready with me. We are gonna do some backwards hip circles. So laying on your side are feet, knees, hips, shoulders, all in one straight line. Start with that right leg. We are doing backwards hip circles. Really planting that hand into the ground. Let me move y'all down so you can see better. I'm all over the place today. Nice straight line, there we go. Plant that hand nice and down. So you're getting that flexion in your hip. In 2 seconds, we're gonna go forward and start going forward. These don't have to be really big hip circles. I want them to be as big as you're comfortable with without moving your upper body. The movement should come from your hip and your glute. That's also why you're planting this hand. You can also lay down like this. I like to rest my head in my hand. Keeping that foot pointed, like I said. We don't want any limp fish feet. In 4 seconds, we have a lateral knee drive still on this side. So you're going to bring your knee up to your chest, kick it back down straight. Knee up to the chest, kick it back down straight. Again, just using that hip and that glute, keeping that foot totally straight, pointing your toes towards your face. Keeping the whole top part of your body. You're not caving in, you're not twisting in. All of that work is coming from this glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys roll over. I'm gonna twist, no breaks. We are starting with the backwards leg circles. Now I have lines on my mat, so this is a nice guidance. Like if you have a pattern in your rug or a line in your floor, follow that line so you have nice straight lines. So your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders are all aligned. That's a nice little cheat. Now this side's a little weaker, so I'm kind of like moving with my chest. Don't do that. Really press with that foot. Now go forward, keeping that foot flexed. Whew, your hips and your butt cheeks should feel very tired. After this lateral knee drive, we only have our finisher and then we cool down. Guys, this workout is so nice and fast. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lateral knee drive, kick it back straight. We're not doing a donkey kick. Lateral knee drive, keeping it straight. Lateral knee drive, you're not resting your foot. See how I'm floating it parallel to my other leg? Kicking to the chest, straight out. Whew. That should really wake up kind of this outside part of your hip and glute. Feels really good. Exhaling on that. Press back, so inhale, exhale on that way back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a little stretch. You can do like a happy baby stretch. Whew, open up the hips. So, while you think we are cooling down, we have one more circuit. And our finisher is a squat hold. Nothing crazy. We're gonna hold it for a minute, but it's gonna be broken up into two 30-second sessions. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. You get a really quick shakeout back to 30 seconds. So we have that squat hold. If everyone wants to get ready. In 3, 2, 1, we all know a good squat position. You can go in front for stability. Extra challenge, arms overhead, hands behind your head, hands on your hips or your waist. I don't want to see you rest them on your knees or your thighs. I like to hold them in front of my chest. That's just me. Toes pointed out, knees a little bit out. Our backs are straight. We're not flaring our butts out. 3, 2, 1. A quick stand. Woo, right back down. I know I said it was a quick break. Just enough to wake up those legs again. Squat hold for 1 minute. And then we cool down, I promise. This is our finisher, so do not give up. Guys, we have less than 10 seconds left. You've got this. My legs are shaking too. Whew. Bring that proud chest. Whew. 3, 2, 1. You did it. You guys should feel really good. We are gonna cool down on the ground here. So we are gonna start with a figure 4 stretch. So laying down on our back, let's pop that right foot, that right ankle over our left knee. Bring that left leg up from the sky. Hold that right knee. Bring it a little bit close to your chest for a second, keeping those feet flexed. And then after that, wrap your hands behind that left leg, and you can use your elbow to open up that right knee a little bit more if you need to. Bring it a little closer to your chest to feel that hip opener, that hip stretch, that glute stretch. Use a minute to catch your breath. Whew, your butt should feel real good. All right, plop that foot down. We're doing the same thing on the other side. So left ankle over our right knee. Float that right knee up. Start by holding the left knee to your chest. Open up kind of this side of your hips and your glutes. Keeping those feet flexed. Now wrap your hands behind that right thigh, using that left elbow against that left knee to open it up a little more. Now if you kind of want to loosen your feet like limp fish and then flex them, you will feel just the tiniest little bit of difference in that muscle stretch, right? From here, you're like, I feel it, and then here, you're like, oh, that's what I'm feeling. All right, and then from here, you can lay down, or some people take these on their forearms. So spreading your legs about hip width apart, we are just gonna do 90-90 hip opener stretches. So drop the knees to the left side, back to the center, drop the knees to the right side, back to center, while keeping the front of your body straight. Really getting that hip stretch. You can kind of do like a little counter twist. So when your like knees go to the left, you can kind of twist your shoulders a little bit to the right. And just a few more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys did great. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Your butts are going to feel really good tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for dealing with the hot mess that was this workout today with all the technical difficulties, but you guys did really great. I love when you join me, and I hoped you enjoyed this workout. Bye, guys.